So, good morning, everybody. 7 minutes for seniors. I'm Chris Wilson with Modified Independence out here at Ponte Vedra Club Realty with my friend Lois Marris. This is our first segment, and so thankful to be out here. Thank you very much for having me. Always love driving down Ponte Vedra Boulevard.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's funny though, because I'm heading south and I'm looking to the right at the golf course more than I was looking left
yes.
at the homes, right?
Yeah.
I think the golf course for me is a little bit more attainable than the homes on the left.
Oh, it's either direction. It's a beautiful view. It doesn't go wrong here.
So we're going to get to your incredible Ready, Set, Go program and Ready, Set, Go program, and everything like that in a minute. Okay, and about all the realtor things and everything.
Yes.
But I like to start off with just tell people who you are.
Yes.
Who are you?
Yes. My name's Lois Marris, and I'm a real estate agent. And I've been a real estate agent been in the real estate industry for over 20 years. But my father was a real estate agent, and his father was a real estate agent.
Okay.
So I'm third generation.
Okay.
And we transplanted from Minnesota. So in Minnesota, my husband and I were on a team together with my nephew. So my nephew is fourth year real estate agent.
Oh, wow.
So even though I wasn't always in the business, I was always around the business, and it's a lot of knowledge that's up there. And I keep thinking like, I've seen everything, but something new always comes up, and we just have a lot of experience to draw on to help with that, because I've seen so much from seniors moving to investors purchasing and all kinds of situations. So I found because my brain is very analytical, I have a computer science background.
Okay.
I just found this niche in real estate where I just love helping people through that whole process. And the contracts, I know the contracts really well. It's enjoyable.
So did you ever work in computer science? Like you went to college for
Yes, I went to college
Where?
for computer science, University of Iowa.
Okay.
And came out and programmed for about a year, and it's like, that's just not for me. So I went into the networking and system administration side of a company that does Unix-based systems. They eventually worked with Cray supercomputers. That's an old name. But I worked with them with the high-end computer systems, and I would be the administrator, or I eventually got into the person that when the system went down, I was the one you called, and I had to come and figure it out and fix it.
Awesome.
So it was a weird transition into real estate, but we got there through a close family member that passed that had a bunch of properties, investment and otherwise, and had to get him through their family through that probate process with a lot of families. So at the end of that, I was ready to get licensed.
Okay.
And at the end of the consulting, I was ready to get licensed.
So you mentioned your husband. What does he do?
So my husband worked in real estate with me as well. And then when the kids went off to college, we have two boys, Jacob and Caleb. When they went off to college, and we're in Minnesota, cold Minnesota. He's like, we're out of here. And so we came down to Florida and thought we were going to kind of semi-retire. And so he did mostly commercial, and I did residential real estate. Took a little bit of time off when we transitioned, and he did some work at Mayo in their executive health department. But now we're both back in real estate again, full time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So second question, tell us a little bit about Ponte Vedra Club Realty and what you do as a real estate agent. We're going to, in the next segment, we're going to dive really deep into Ready, Set, Go and everything like that. So tell us about Ponte Vedra Club Realty, where you're located, how people can reach you, finish off with all of that.
Sure.
All right?
Sure. So Ponte Vedra Club Realty is part of the Gate Hospitality company. And so when you see the Gate gas stations, that's part of this. And the Inn and Club got its start because the railroad came down only so far and stopped. And then, well, what do? Well, you need a place to stay. And so they had their inn, and they have pictures of it. It's almost 100 years ago, I think.
So we are where the railway stopped.
We are where it originally
That's really cool.
Stopped.
I had no idea.
Before it continued down, but Flagler continued it down. But this is where they stopped, and then of course they love it. It's gorgeous here, and so they wanted to live here. And so a real estate company so they have the Inn and Club, they have the real estate company, and it's just kind of a playground with the ocean. It's just vacationing on the ocean or golfing. And so that's really how the community here first developed. And I came to Ponte Vedra Club Realty because as I was searching for a real estate company, they've been here a long time. They not only know Florida, and the area, they know real estate really, really well. And that as somebody that had a lot of experience, I wanted to be in with experienced agents.
Right.
And these guys have experienced agents. So I remember looking at their website and they said something like, our average agent has 30 years experience. I'm like, oh, that can't be true. And I look it up and I'm reading their biographies on our website. PV Club Realty is the website. And I'm like, oh, sure enough, these agents are just a fantastic group. I'm proud to be with them because they're very experienced and very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And not just this area. So we do all of Northeast Florida, and we do whatever our clients need. And some people are investors, some people upsizing, downsizing, retiring. It's a big area for people to retire. And you get a lot of good counsel, and they know the area really well.
Yeah.
Not just Ponte Vedra Beach. They know Jacksonville and Jacks Beach, and they know the area well. So I'm proud to be part of their group.
That's just I learned so much every time I do these interviews.
Yes.
It's like, who knew? So go ahead and kill your timer. I think it's going to go off here in a second.
8 seconds. Look at
that.
You.
So now take a moment and tell everybody how they can reach you. You said so website, email, phone number, everything like that.
Yeah.
So how can people reach you?
So my website's my name, Lois Marris, LoisMarris. So that's my website. Ponte Vedra Club Realty is pvclubrealty.com.
Okay.
LoisMarris.com, pvclubrealty.com. And then my phone number is 904-373-8033. That's my direct number. My cell phone number, I prefer that actually, but it's 507 area code, Minnesota. 507-398-3251.
Awesome. And email address?
Oh, my name, Lois Marris. The easy one is loismarris.realtor@gmail, or just loismarris@gmail. Either one of those will work.
Awesome. And all that's going to be in the credits at the end of the video. So thank you very much. That's been our first segment, folks. Feel free to come back tomorrow and check out the next segment, and she and I will be right back. Thank you.
Thank you.